Hey guys, I'm going to go over some of the slides on our similar figures Desmos that we started in class that you have to finish asynchronously. I'm going to start on slide 7. Now remember, when we're solving these proportions, first writing the proportions, we need to make sure that they stay consistent with whatever the order that we're writing it in. So you're going to take one of the figures. We have two values here. We have the height, x, base 75. So I'm going to go height over base. And what it's going to equal has to also be height over base. So don't change your order. We want it to be proportional. Okay, so we know similar figures are proportional, so they has to stay the same order. Don't flip-flop those. And then from here, you can see, is there any type of pattern, any way for us to get from 75 to 15, or really, let's do 15 to 75 so that we can figure out our x value. If there is not something that is easy to see, then you can then do your butterfly. You can always do your butterfly. But here I know that 15, 75, 15 does go into 75. It goes in 6 times. If you want to double check, there is a calculator right there. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 times. Good thing I checked. 5 times. So if it's times 5 on the bottom, this also has to be times 5. So 10 times 5, our x value is 50. All right, same thing. Let's set up a proportion. Make sure you keep the order the same. It doesn't matter if you want to start with base and then do height, as long as it's the same the other way as well. It also doesn't matter if, let me go back here, if you did x over 75 equals 10 over 15, or if you did 10 over 15 equals x over 75, that also does not matter. So I'm going to do 5 over 5, 5.5, sorry, over 3. So height over base equals height. We have our variable h. You can really use any variable you like, over 24. So again, try to look for a pattern. If you don't see a pattern, then you can do your butterfly. But I see here 3 does go into 24 8 times. So multiply times 8. Use your calculator. You do get a calculator for this unit. 5.5 times 8 will give you your height of this tree. All right, so for this one, I went ahead and redrew the image because it's kind of hard to see it when it is rotated this way. So if you can either turn your head or you can redraw it. So I just noticed that this is H, J, H, J, F is below J, then G, F, G is our variable X. So I just redrew it so it's easier for me to see our proportion. Again, whatever order, stay consistent. So if you want to go base, side, side, base, whatever works for you. So let's do side over base equals side 18 over base. Now this one, I don't see any type of easy jump I can make from 12 to 18. So this is an example where we might want to use our butterfly method. Okay, so 14 times 18, whatever 14 times 18 is, use your calculator, 14 times 18, here, I'll put this in parentheses, equals 12x. And then you're going to use your equation solving skills and solve for this variable x. So multiply these two, divide by 12. All right, this one's easy enough. Base height or side base, whichever one you want. Let's do 1.5. So the side over the base. Again, over side, they use variable d. You can use any variable over 7.29. This one's a not so easy jump because we're working with decimals here. So we're going to multiply these two. We're going to do our butterfly, and it's going to equal 4.05d. So multiply equals the other side multiplied. Use your equation solving skills and solve for this variable d. Multiply this and then divide by 4.05. Okay, let me see if I can finish this one. So I redrew this. Be careful. This triangle is pushed down. So I redrew it here. Again, keep it consistent. Height over base equals height 18 over base. Try to find a pattern or do your butterfly.